just don't know. Say the world just don't know, but they will soon go. Live life to the full, there's no bull, it's just how I feel. Listen close between lines, I be spitting what's real. Say the world just don't know, but they will soon go. This is the anthem for those who stay peace amidst the ruckus. God sends us what we can handle, and look where he stuck us, in the belly. New York, love it and hate it here, but if here I can make it, I can make it anywhere. The curious stare.
Welcome. Let's get into it with Amina. Now I'm hoping that this is the best lighting. I'm trying to figure out whether it's a bigger shadow with or without the spotlight. I think I'm going to keep the light on. Hopefully it all goes well. This is a special love reading. It's a love reading that's leading from December into January. So it's like the last few weeks of December into early January. And it can have anything to do with your love life, all the way to the love you have for your career. Where is it headed as you flow into the new year? All right, so this can be relationship and this could be career oriented. Keep that in mind. Okay, let me introduce the piles to you guys. With pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So you're choosing these piles based off of which artwork you are drawn to, or which number 1, 2, or 3 seems to be calling to you that it has a message for you today. So take some time taking a deep breath, close your eyes, whatever you do to figure out which pile is for you. And I'll be right back with pile number 1. All right, what's good, pile number 1? I'm sorry today about the background of Encanto and my children, but yeah, we make do with what time we have. I didn't want to shut them out completely today. So anyway, you were drawn to this card, and this card is last. All right, so let's see. What's the current lesson that's being learned? What is the challenge in your love life right now? What could be challenging it? You have energy healer. Your natural ability to heal yourself and others is needed right now. So this doesn't seem like a challenge to me. This gives me the energy that you are currently realizing your abilities right now. You're currently starting to realize you are an energy healer, and you're starting to realize that you have this ability to heal yourself and to heal those that you love. But I don't see it as a challenge in your love life unless it's something you're hiding from the one you love, or you're in a line of work that does not complement this. Okay? And we have visionary. You are learning to synthesize all of your creative ideas into action. So this may have a lot to do with your career. You are someone who is an innovator, you're a visionary, you're a dreamer, you are also a healer. If you are not in a line of work that allows you to use your creative ideas as well as your natural ability to heal people energetically, then you are going to find it a challenge in that relationship or that careership. Okay? Now let's see, what inner child wounds have been healed and which do you need to focus on? So we have the black, which means something you got to focus on. Lies. Something within is making me avoid telling or hearing the truth. Where does this fear stem from? So maybe you're telling half truths about something, and we don't ever want to admit when we're lying, but maybe you're not being fully honest about something, and Spirit wants you to figure out what within you makes you avoid telling somebody the truth. And also, maybe someone tells you the truth and you hear it the way you want to hear it. So you also need to check out what is so hard for you to hear the truth. Where does the fear stem from? From the truth. And you have overcome rage. I'm sorry, these blue ones don't show up very well, but it says rage. Okay, deep rage. I can't even read it. I am able to calm myself better by identifying where the rage is stemming from. So you may have found now that you're able to calm yourself in situations that would naturally get you going, fired up, but now you're realizing where they stem from within, and you're able to diffuse the situation before it gets out of control. And you've also learned how to ask for help. I'm working on shutting down my ego so I can accept assistance when it comes. So that must have been something you struggled with at one time, was the ability to ask for help when you needed it. I'm going to put this over here since you can't even really see what it says. Okay. Are you doing what you love? Yeah, are you doing what you love? Are you with the person you're meant for? Let's look at some life purpose cards. Builder. Your innate ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment. So if you're not working on something where you're building or creating something that is going to be something wonderful when it's finished, then you're not in your line of work. And if you're not in a relationship where you feel like you're building with the person or y'all are building something together, that's also going to be a strain for you. You like to be in relationships where you guys are building something. Crystals. Your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. So you need to be doing something with crystals. Maybe energy healing. And then you have speaker. Your life purpose involves your skills of oration. So you do need to be speaking. And if you're in a relationship where you feel like you cannot speak your truth, or you can't speak up, or when you speak you're not heard, then that wouldn't be ideal for you. You need to be in a relationship where you're able to communicate without fear, without any challenges to what you have to say. And your life purpose, your work, as a part of being a visionary, you have to speak and share what it is you are bringing to the public. Okay, so what are some clues you found that you found your soul, career, or your mate? So one of the clues will be unfinished symphony. You'll know that you found the career of your lifetime when it is something that you started a long time ago. Something that you've always wanted to accomplish, but you never finished either the educational requirements, or you just stopped putting any effort towards making it happen. It might have something to do with music, songs, writing, musicals. It's something that gives me the energy of creative work that you put to the side. That is where you need to focus, where you need to finish, to complete something. And it's something that calls to you. And it's the same thing with relationships. Okay? The clue that you found your soulmate will be when you are with someone that it feels like you were with them before, and there was something unfinished. There's something that either you're leaving something and there's someone that comes and they're the missing puzzle piece, or you go back to somebody who you were with long, long ago. I feel like past lifetime. And there's just stuff that you were supposed to finish that now in this lifetime you will get the chance to. This is a number 10 card, which gives me new beginnings. So it'll feel like a new beginning with something that you have started before. Okay? And something you need to realize right now to move forward and manifest what you want faraway places. Get ready for new horizons. So I guess you need to realize that you have to travel. In order to get what you want, to manifest what you want, you have to be willing to travel to faraway places, to experience things you've never experienced before, cultures you've never experienced before, and to be open. Get ready for new horizons, for newness. Last but not least, your advice in love. How to soothe your heart's yearning. It says romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. So right now you may already be in a situation where you feel like you are on fire. You're in a passionate love union, or you feel passionately for someone. If you feel like it's not being reciprocated, it will be, and it is. It's just things being worked out underneath the surface. Like you're still working out the lies issue and the truth. And you just started getting rid of this deep rage within and not being able to ask for help. So as you're going through your challenges, so is the person you're meant to be with, and so are the situations that you're meant to be in. They're all preparing themselves for you. I think that this was a very clear reading. Moving from December into January, please stay open. Keep them visions coming, visionary. We need more energy healers. Be open to travel. That's coming for you. Finish work and projects that you started long ago. They are ready now to be worked on. And if you need help, ask for it. Maybe it's something with writing songs. My son is singing all of a sudden. Musicals. I'm getting musicals, songwriting, music. Yeah. And share what you have, what you believe. I wouldn't say share all your ideas right now, because you're a visionary. You're someone that has to visualize and then bring it into fruition. Crystals will help you, so make sure you do have crystals in your life and incorporate them in what you're doing. And make sure you are building creatively in all of your relationships so that you can stay happy. On that note, my poundable ones, I want to say please subscribe if you're new here. Like the video if you haven't already. And I'm sending you off with peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of this light tribe. Love y'all. Moving on to pile number 2. Hey, pile 2. All right, let's get into it. So this was your first card, and it will be your last card. So that's going to hold the center right here. And we are going to get right into it. So what's the current lesson you're learning, or a challenge that could be in the way of you finding your match as far as love or career that you love? You have judgment. You're being asked to let go of all judgments and forgive those who judge you. So maybe you're holding on to past situations and you're projecting them onto now. And until you're able to forgive the past, you're going to continue to judge the future in the same way. So that can be a challenge moving forward. All right, what else we got? Resolve. This is a period of indecision and inner conflict, and it is time to make a decision. So it could also be that you are fighting with a decision that you have to make within. And now they're saying you got to make a decision. You have to make a choice. This period of indecision is challenging you from moving forward towards what you're meant to do and who you're meant to be with. So let go of past judgments, try to forgive, and also make a decision. I feel like it's something you already know what you want to do. You've already made a choice, but now it's about implementing it. And maybe that's where there's a little bit of hesitancy. Let's see if there's any inner child wounds that have been healed or that you should focus on. So with 2 blacks, there's 2 here that need to be focused on. And with a blue, that means it's one that has been pretty much healed or focused on. So it looks like you have worked through guilt. I'm now getting it. Everything happens for a reason. So you have realized now that you don't have to feel guilty about things that you've done in the past. Yay. I'm sorry, y'all. I got kids in here. You're realizing that everything happens for a reason, so you don't have to feel guilt or shame. Okay. And what you need to work through is power of words. I'm going to watch how I speak. It's having an effect on my life. So maybe you have been speaking negative things into existence, and you've got to start to realize that a lot of what you say is what you're manifesting. And then you have worry. What is it that stays in your mind? Then ask yourself, what does this stem from? So you're starting to learn to release worry. That's something you have to focus on. These are the challenges in the way right now, which would be watching how you speak and worrying. Maybe the things you say express your worry and cause blocks in you moving closer towards the things you love. So are you doing what you love? Are you doing what you're meant to be doing? Are you with the person you're meant for? Let's get some clues. The first one says heart's desires. The angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. So far it looks like you're following your heart's desires. What else do we have? Time to decide. Look at this, right with indecision. Make a decision based on your heart's true desires. So we're being told that you know what it is you want, you know who it is you want, or the type of person you want, or the type of career. And what you need to do now is decide on what you're going to do next to reach these desires. Get rid of the worry and watch how your negative talk is affecting you moving towards what you have already decided. Just now, make the move towards what you decided. Lastly, you have spiritual teacher. You heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. So there is also a chance that you are meant to be some kind of spiritual teacher in some way, or the one your heart desires is going to be a spiritual teacher for you in your life. So if you're not anywhere near deciding on going after your heart's desire, if you're not anywhere near a spiritual teacher or are one yourself, then you are not yet doing what you love or with the person you're meant for. Now let's see, what are some clues? What is a clue that you found this soul career or soul mate? No place like home. The energy will feel like home. It will feel very familiar. Similar to Power 1, which was more past lifetime-ish. This feels like just a peace. When you feel at peace, when you feel stress-free, when you feel like you've gone through a huge change from one aspect of how you were used to working to another aspect of how you're used to working. Also loving as well. So these are pretty blunt. Heart's desire, time to decide on that heart's desire. Maybe you need to find a spiritual teacher or become one. And feeling like you're at home and at peace where you work or in a relationship is a sign that you have found it. It's a clue. Now, something you need to realize right now to move forward and manifest what you want. Embracing enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness. That goes right along with your power of the words. So one of the things you have to realize right now to move forward and to manifest what you want is to embrace the excitement of moving towards what you want and just showing enthusiasm and happiness. Unlike the kid that's in here whining about crayons. I really want to apologize for that. Pal 2s. Okay. And last but not least, your advice. And it says, manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. A lot to do with your heart, following your heart. So I feel like within you already know what it is that you want. Your dream is going to soon manifest. Just make sure that, make sure, All right, pal number 2s. I was just going to say make sure you stay positive. Anyway, I'm sending y'all peace. Please remember to subscribe. Blessings. and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. Moving on to pile number 3. Hey, number 3, let's hope your reading isn't as loud as the others have been. I still have 2 kids in the room with me. Hopefully they'll let me be great. Okay, this was the card you chose, and this is your last card for your advice. So let's get right into it with Amina. All right, so your current lesson that you're being learned, that could be like a challenge for you right now in moving forward in your love life or in your career of your dreams. Self-sabotage. Wow, that's very straightforward. You may be creating pain for yourself by standing in your own way. So you may be the challenge right now in you getting what it is you desire. Maybe you're hanging on to old pain. Maybe you're creating things in your mind that aren't really true. And creative projects. It's time to get things done. Make your creative projects a priority right now. So there's a need for you to focus on the creative things you want to bring into fruition and stop negative talking. I feel like the self-sabotage is negative talk, negative thinking, where you're projecting things that haven't even occurred. All right. Let's see where you have healed your inner child's wounds and where you need to focus. So the black is where you need to focus. It says doubt. Exactly what you were just told. What has caused you to become blind to who you are? So you, my dear, are still working through self-doubt. Doubting your worth. Doubting you can do the things you dream to do. And you have worked through dark night of the soul. I'm slowly finding my way to the light. Great. And mom. Issues you may have had with your mom. I understand my mom did the best job she could do, and I love her. Very nice. So those are 2 great issues to have worked through, but now you have to work through this self-doubt that you carry, okay? Because that's going to hinder you from getting the job and the career of a lifetime and a love of a lifetime. So let's see. Are you doing what you love, or are you with the person you're meant for yet? Let's see. If these signs don't add up, then you're not. Children. Your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. So if you're not working with children in some way, shape, or form, you're not really in your element just yet. Also, your life partner may already have children, or you may already have children, or be interested in having children. School. The answer that you're seeking involves going to school. So you may need to do some more studying on whatever it is you want to do, or you may meet your soulmate or lifetime partner in a school environment or school setting. Let go. Walk away from this situation in order to resolve it. So there's a situation that you're clinging to, maybe something that you thought was going to last. It just looks like you need to let go of a situation that you've been stressing about in order for things to resolve on its own. Okay? You'll know what that is. Whatever came to your mind is something that you got to get out your head for a minute. All right, so what is a clue that you found your soul, career, or mate? Young. When you feel active and energized and ready to take action, when you're in a position where you feel completely ready to do, to create, to make new things come into fruition, to make your dreams happen, when you're with someone who inspires that within you, action, movement, creativity, then you have found your match. All right. And lastly, something you need to realize right now in order to move forward and manifest what you want is rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. You have to realize that there's always a rainbow after the storm. So you've been through some stuff and now the rainbow is here. Okay. Blessings are going to be showering in your life. You have to realize these blessings in order for them to manifest. You have to be open to them. You can't have doubt. Okay? Last but not least, your advice, group 3. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together and remember love is the greatest healer. So you need to have fun. You need to not be so serious. You need to let go of whatever's restricting you. And you need to be open to excitement and action and let go of the self-doubt that is sabotaging you. And create. Create whatever it is you visualize. Whatever it is you want to manifest. All right, and that's what I got for you, Pal Threes. I hope this helped you in some way, shape, or form. Please remember to subscribe to the channel and like the video. I have a whole bunch of other ones. If this didn't resonate, check them out. All right, on that note, I want to say peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of this tribe. Later, love y'all.